I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Uthman Danfodio said that the conscience is an open wound that only truth can heal it. Two people you cannot deceive, or two areas you don't take deception to. Number one, you can't deceive God. Number two, when you deceive yourself, you attempt to deceive God, you are a fool. You are deceiving yourself, you are a fool. When we are talking about banditry, we are talking about corruption, anything we are talking about is the truth, we always say. And you see, the truth will always prevail. And time is an impartial judge. With time, things will play out. Prophet Isaiah prophesied up to the reign of Manasseh. Manasseh, because of his anger against Isaiah's prophecy, he nailed him into two planks and sawed him into two. That was how Prophet Isaiah died. King Manasseh sawed him into two. There is nothing King Manasseh is known for of good report in the Bible. But the prophecies of Isaiah are still there till today. Truth will live longer than wickedness, will live longer than bootlicking, will live longer than hypocrisy, will live longer than immediate gratification from the hands of your oppressors. When I see presidential spokesmen, I see commissioners for information, I see spokesmen for those who oppress this country, they say bloody lies, stupid liars. And they relish in it. Is only one that I've seen that stood apart, Professor Dora Akonleye. All the others, remember the ones from the East? They've expired. At one time, they've always made Minister for Information from the East. Now, presidential spokesmen are more from Yoruba land, and they seem to relish. Where's Adesina? Where's Adesina? Where is Lai Mohammed? Lai Mohammed is still a civil servant in one international organization. And he's not in this country now. He has left us here to suffer. That brings me again to the injustice of the judgment of the Supreme Court on Sunday Jackson, who defended himself with the weapon of a Fulani herdsman that invaded his farm, and he was sentenced to death. I just pray the president or the governor will commute that sentence and set him free. Major General Maharazu Siga was kidnapped on the 6th of February by bandits from his community in Siga. And after 56 days, thank God he has regained his freedom after payment of a ransom. I was listening to Baba Jido Titoju. He was saying that the kidnapping business is a syndicate, and it is true. There are the field workers. That's why when you catch them, they are usually very scruffy. There are the informants that gather information, that spy soft targets, and then those informants will go and tell the field workers The foot soldiers will come and kidnap. They will keep the person for a while and then inform the rich men who are able to keep these people somewhere. And then the rich men now pay the foot soldiers maybe 10 million, 20 million, 5 million. Because when you ask the ones who are caught, how much did they receive? 200,000, 300,000. They're just foot soldiers. And 200,000 for a poor Fulani man is big money. 1 million for a poor Fulani man is big money. 5 million for their camp is big money. They will now sell the kidnapped victim to a richer man who has the capacity to keep that person, the transportation to carry him, the security, even the security to keep him. And then it is that person, and he has the gadgets to block any communication, any attempt to trace his communication. They are the ones who now negotiate for 100 million, 50 million, 250 million. It's a business, it's a syndicate. Now, assuming Supreme Court justices, assuming as these people came to kidnap the Major General, imagine carrying, according to Tito Oju, they carried him like a chicken. A Major General, do you know who a Major General is? Somebody that laid down his life for this country. Somebody that has been to different theaters of engagement. Somebody who was willing to die for this country. Somebody who has gone through a lot of training from the NDA to maybe Sandhurst to Aldershot to different places. Is it Aldershot? I don't know. You now kidnap him, put him in the bush for 56 days, carried him from Katsina, I don't know the distance, to Zamfara State to release him. How was he carried? Assuming he had shot at them and eliminated them, would you have charged him for murder? Would you? Ask another question. Imagine an American general kidnapped by some people in El Salvador or Nicaragua or Belize or one place. Then America will keep quiet. The president will not issue a threat. Imagine an Israeli general kidnapped, even an Iranian general. It's an insult. It's a shame. Not the Nigerian army I grew up to meet. It's a shame. But it also goes to show that none of us is immune. This man probably worked under Buhari. Katsina is Buhari state. They might not come for Buhari, but it has a way. Waiting touch prick go touch brocos. Waiting do eye go do nose. Go touch nose. We can't pretend. We can't pretend. There was no statement from the presidency that they should hunt down people who carried our general. So our general, whether you like it or not. No statement. No press release. We are treating a malignancy as a boil. Care is not taken. This thing will consume this country. Speak up now. Act now. Act now. When you are wearing this uniform, act now. When you are in office, act now. When you are working under the presidency, act now. You people don't understand. You don't understand that none of us is safe in this country any longer. I told you the Houthis were a band of bandits, but today they control the whole of Yemen. And they threaten America, threaten Israel, acquired sophisticated weapons. These men are now buying drones. How many drones do we have to pursue bandits? They now have electronic jamming devices. Do we have them? This is a serious matter. God will help us. Once more, I thank God for the return of the general to his family. And may he become an advocate against banditry in this country. Dr. Charles Apoki is my name. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 to join us in our webinar that we'll be doing from London. We have properties for sale. For those of you who bought properties from me in the UK, send a message to me. You know the number to send a message to, or this number I'm calling, so that I can come with your documents if they are ready. +234 80 21 21 92 62. We have properties for sale. God bless you.